Alright, yo peeps, what's going on? Chess17 gonna be bringing you a commentary over this gameplay. I know there's no audio in the background. Reason for that is because I was gonna upload it as a live commentary. When I went back to render it, it turns out I have my air conditioner on and I didn't notice, so it sounded really bad. I mean, you can still hear me, but the buzzing in the background is just ridiculous. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna cut this down as much as I can. So I made it just over 10 minutes. If you guys watch this whole thing, you know, thank you so much. So I'm thinking about just doing a regular commentary over this video because, hey, I haven't talking to you guys for a while. It has not been a commentary. It's always been like a how-to or this is my character build. You know what I mean? I haven't really spoken to you guys since, you know, for a while. And I haven't posted any Call of Duty gameplay either. And you know, quite frankly, I could care less, but you know, it's one of those things. But anyway, so let's talk. Anyway, so first thing I want to do with you guys is let's start a community. So all my videos that I posted, every single one, everyone I posted before, everyone I post after, you know, if you guys are looking for people to play with in any game, it doesn't have to be just the Division. I mean, hey, put your system in the description. Put your username in the description. Hold on, my alarm clock. Sorry about that. And hopefully, and for you guys playing, just look in the description and see if there's anybody, you know, looking to play. I mean, hey, it helps all of us, man. Like I don't have time to play with everybody, and it's ridiculous how many messages I get now asking for help or just to play with them, and I just can't do it, man. It's just too much. It's too much. I love you guys all. I really do. You know, future this channel will, you know, I'll do some Q&As, maybe some live commentaries, and maybe even start live streaming, you know, stuff like that. I did do live streaming back in the day, but you know, I kind of gave up on the live streaming thing. But you know, I'll get back into it. It's not like I didn't want to do it. It's just I just didn't do it because I concentrate more on YouTube than anything else. But the way that this YouTube channel has been going lately, I just want to say thank you, all of you guys that have recently subbed to me. It really means a lot. You know, and when it comes to that, you know, I want to start top 5 plays on the Division. And so what I need you guys to do is just send me a title in a YouTube message and say, you know, submission for top 5 plays, and then just post your link in the description and I'll look it out. And if it gets picked and I pick it for top 5 or top 10 plays, maybe, it depends how many submissions I get, then I can then I'll put, you know, everybody's, you know, links in the description and stuff like that, so you guys kind of get like a little shout out, you know, and other people can see that you're playing the Division and that you're a boss at it too. But yeah, that's what I want to do. So definitely send your clips in, and that would be awesome. And when I have enough, I will definitely get around to making a video for top 5 plays or top 10 plays, whatever it may be. And we'll see where it goes from there. But definitely send me your guys' clips. I think you guys can, you know, record it off your Xbox and put it on YouTube from there. I think you can now. So it's really not that difficult. You know, there are some things that really frustrate me with the Division. One is, you know, of course, the shock turrets. Shock turrets are something I don't understand, because 90% of the people that play this game have a shock turret in their inventory that they, of course, throw down the minute shit gets heated. And the minute you throw one down, you get hated on. So I don't understand what's up about that, because people that run them get pissed when you run one. So it's kind of one of those things. And you know, I personally think that shock turrets need to be looked at. Same with everything that gets used more than other things in this game. Need to be looked at. They need to be addressed from there. So like if 90% of the people are running shock turrets, okay, well the developers need to be like, okay, why are 90% of people running shock turrets? Because they're OP as shit. You know, okay, let's fix them, you know, stuff like that. Another thing is a lag. I mean, some lobbies are great, other lobbies, I mean, you run 5 feet and you pause, you run 5 feet and you pause, you know, and it's really frustrating, man. And the AIs like will be like, you know, down from you, and then you'll start shooting at them, and then they'll appear right in front of you. It's really messed up. I don't like, my internet connection is good, so, and I know a lot of people are bitching about the connections in this game, so that's one thing that they definitely need to look at. I know that this game is so huge though. There's lots of hate about this game, and I don't understand that, you know, with the bugs and stuff like that. Yeah, there are going to be a lot of bugs. This game has so much coding put into it. This isn't just an arcade, you know, style shooter or you know, a leveling up system. It's more complex than that. Like when it comes to loot and your build and you know, etc., and every little thing has coding into it. So it's really hard to create a game without any bugs into it when there's that much coding shoved into a game. This game is so complex, you know, it's crazy, and that's definitely why I love it so much, is because you can't get this from, you know, a lot of other games. You know, there's you know, like The Witcher 3, you know, stuff like that, or Oblivion back in the day, you know, that had lots of bugs. But just look at how much stuff was piled in that game when it comes to developing that game. You know, the coding is just ridiculous. I don't know anything about coding, but I know that all that coding that's definitely put in this game is definitely ridiculous. So, but I support this game 110%. I'm gonna stick by it. I love this game. And you know, I hope you guys too. If you guys hear that the game's not worth it, it definitely is worth it. 100% worth every single penny that I purchased this game for. Every single penny. I have no complaints. You know, I understand that there are a lot of bugs that I don't agree with, but at the same time, I look at it like this game is just insane with all the stuff that you can do in the game. Another thing is, of course, the skill build. As you can see, I'm running one now. You know, when it comes to the tech build, you know, the skill builds, they're kind of ridiculous now, and they're the god of PvP. They're the god of the Dark Zone right now. You know, the sticky bombs. You know, for me, that takes away the gun-on-gun skill. You know, there's not really. You know, when the Division, like I played the Division early alpha and also the beta, and back then it was just fighting. You know, it was gun on gun, you know, shoot me, I shoot you type thing. But now it's turned into this sticky bomb fest, and it's like who can shoot off the sticky bomb first, or you know, who has the most power in their sticky bomb, you know, and then we just roll around on the ground until our skill comes back, and then we try again. You know, and like I said on my previous video, you know, the reason I do is because fight fire with fire. These guys want to run sticky bomb builds. Well, guess what? I will too. It's not that hard to switch my build up, you know. So definitely, guys, if you guys are playing this game and having issues with them, just create one back. And they get like, I don't understand why people get pissed when you run the same thing that they run. It makes no sense. It really doesn't. But I guess that's just the way it is. And as you guys can see, we are going manhunt. I cut this down as much as I can. We're collecting these supply drops as we're manhunt, and you know, and our timers will run out up here soon in a while. I cut it down as much as I can. You know, I did survive this manhunt. You know, the best manhunts are when you're shooting people, not, you know, I don't really like going manhunting and running like a lot of people now. A lot of people seem to like get a kill and then they'll run all the way up to DZ6 from DZ1. You know, that's kind of annoying when you're chasing people for so long. Me personally, I mean, I like to post up somewhere if worst comes to worst. But I also like to just stand in the middle of the street like a retard with a big skull above my head, like, please kill me. You know, but I don't know, like, I just like different things in this game, and you know, a lot of people like to do other things, I guess, but you know, I have some friends that like to run it off, and I got some friends that like to fight it off, and I'm definitely with the people that like to fight it off more than run it off, if that makes any sense at all. But when it comes to video content, guys, just feel free to leave it in the description what you guys would like to see. I did hear one feedback that somebody wanted to see, you know, a rogue hunting video, and I can do that. I'll definitely get into making some clips for that, and we can definitely get into something like that as well. I just want to know what you guys would like to see. I know top 5 plays would be awesome, you know, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. It's just I didn't have the people to back me up to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have you guys to send me the clips to do it. So, you know, when it comes to top 5 plays, it's not going to be, you know, just send me your clip, whatever you think is beast, and I'll upload it if I think it's beast, pretty much. But anyways, guys, so this is the end of the commentary. Thank you so much if you stuck around. If not, I totally understand. Anyways, till then, peace.